Hello, welcome to Exotic Gardening UK, Yorkshire Weekly. Well, we've certainly had a very cold winter of 2022 into 2023. Lots of plants have been damaged in the garden, lots of plants that are on the edge of being hardy to half hardy, have had lots of top growth killed off, and in some cases we might have complete death of certain plants. So join me in this video where we look at some of the winter casualties. Look at this. This is or was a Chimerops cerifera, but it's been completely killed by the cold weather. No green left on this plant whatsoever. Each trunk is spear pulled, all the foliage has browned off. If you look in the centre, there's no life whatsoever. So that could be one dead palm. And this hardy-ish palm hasn't survived. It is a small example, and it's been very cold. So completely dead hardy palm there. So it's been a pretty cold, brutal winter, causing lots of damage to the plants in the garden. And as you can see here, got a great big tree fern. All the leaves from last year completely frazzled, browned off, completely dead. Really not happy, this tree fern, because of all the cold it's endured. Fingers crossed the straw protection in the top should mean the new leaves will unfurl later in spring and be totally fine. And this is a sad sight. This is Aloe striatula, completely decimated, black and brown. All the foliage has died off completely because it's been such a cold winter. No life in that. If I just press that, it's all soft and squidgy. So that's not a happy plant at all. With any luck, it will come back from the base, because it is root hardy, probably down to about -10 to -15. But it's not happy at all in terms of its upper growth from last year, because it's been such a cold winter. Here we have what's remaining of a Trachycarpus marcianus, and as you can see, the leaves are pretty much died off. Got a bit of green there, but the older leaves have completely died off because it's been such a cold winter. The spear in the centre is totally fine, so this hopefully won't spear pull, and that will come out and be a good bit of growth in spring, and it'll be looking at its best again by the end of the year. And this palm tree is not faring any better. This is Trachycarpus latisectus, and as you can see, every single leaf on this plant is completely brown, crispy and dead. There's no life at all in any of these leaves except the spear, which is nice and green, and hopefully it won't spear pull, because that could still happen for a few more months, and that should recover. But the cold weather has decimated all the foliage on this palm tree over the last cold winter we've just had. And here we have a Phormium, which is alive but looking very bedraggled, not happy at all with all the cold weather we've had lots of dieback on this, quite a lot of damage on the older leaves as well. It will recover, but it won't be looking good for another couple of years, I'd expect, because of all the cold weather it's endured. And this is Agave Americana variegata. Quite a lot of good looking leaves, but unfortunately the centre, it looks like it's rotting off. It's gone black at the base. So that looks like it probably won't survive, but we have got some pups around here which do look okay, so they may replace the mother plant. Because of the cold weather, it's caused it to rot in the centre here. Thank you for watching this edition of Exotic Gardening UK. If you've not already done so, please watch this video in the corner, which will show how mild the winter has been and all the plants that are half hardy and tender that have sailed through the winter.